to me, where I'm glad I didn't die in an alley. So I held her until she passed away, and she was in her 20s, guaranteed. And this is what we're here about. This is important stuff.
Mental health.
And I got one thing going for me. I never say the word I never say because I know what I'm talking about. I am passionate about what I believe. And I'll fight until my goddamn given day that the Creator wants to take me away. For all the people here, for all my brothers and sisters that have to die alone in a goddamn forsaken alley because our politicians and our people can't get it together. We're dying out here. And if they want to come out and walk with me any day, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, come out with me. Let's make sure people are breathing. This is what decrim's about. Decriminalization is only the start of it. We need safe supply, just like Brother Brian was saying. This is important to us. We're all going to lose our minds down here if they don't start doing this. And what happens when we lose our minds? There's a name for it. It's called anarchy. When people fight back. And so we are fighting back today. We got an elder down here. If you feel like being smudged and blessed, see this man over here. I mean this stuff. This is very serious to me. But anyhow, I'm pretty much done talking because I could talk all day. I've got 6 sisters and I'm the only boy, so I know how to blab. So anyhow, I'll hand it off.
Thank you, Moss, for that. Give it up for Moss! We have a few more speakers here, folks. We gotta wrap it up after that, but now it's time for Eris Nix, the one and only from the Drug Users Liberation Front. Give it up for Eris Nix!
Yes!
How we doing?
We're pissed off!
You're pissed off, I'm pissed off. Is this the name of signatories to the letter? We're rolling out right here. The name of signatories to this stupid, ridiculous policy the city thought they'd slide underneath us. And I think the city has to remember that these are the unceded territories of the Coast Salish people. Stolen lands belong to the Musqueam, the Squamish, and the Tsleil-Waututh Nation. They do not have the jurisdiction to be pulling this kind of ridiculous stuff without consulting drug users such as myself and the indigenous folks, including all the urban indigenous folks that live down here. This policy is a sham, and it's fucking bullshit. They're gonna tell you 2 things. One, that this is gonna reduce overdoses. How is it gonna reduce overdoses when it's still illegal to sell clean and good drugs? Just because you can buy and possess drugs does not mean that this policy will be effective in reducing death. We need safe supply to reduce death.
So we don't die!
The other major lie they've been telling us is that drug users were consulted. What fucking drug users were consulted? None of us! Shame! Decriminalization is not a one-sided conversation. It is a relational thing. It means users can purchase drugs that do not kill them, that keep them safe. And it means that they can possess and use those drugs in a safe way.
24-hour sites.
24-hour OPS sites that distribute clean drugs by community, for community. Safe supply or we die! The Vancouver model is garbage. Put it where it belongs. Put this council where it belongs and tell them to stay the fuck out of our neighborhood. Go back to fucking hell where they came from and burn this piece of shit, piece of legislation to the fucking ground. All power to the drug users. All power to the drug dealers. Fuck the fucking government. Another barn burner for Harris Nix! Give it up for Harris Nix! Safe supply or we die!
Safe supply or we die!
1, 2, 3! Fuck the VPD! 1, 2, 3! Fuck the VPD! Alright, moving along, we have Ellie from WARS, the Western Aboriginal Harm Reduction Society! Give it up for Ellie, folks!
I'm on fire! Spin a wall! Yeah, I'm angry. I'm angry because they never asked us. You know, I sit with Von Du on the board and I sit with WARS. And we're down here every day. And you're down here every day and you're supporting us. They never once fucking asked us before they sent this shit in. It's garbage. I deal with the fucking pigs on the block every day. They're passive aggressive, have a nice day, while they let my missing murder go missing and fucking murdered. And I'm tired of being nice about it, because you know what? Being nice don't get you nowhere. Like my mama says, nice women don't do jack. Hey! Yay, sister! So I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. When I was in my mid-20s, I was totally different than this. And I'm going to be honest, I believe that being with my partner, he was a heroin addict, and I believe that he was doing something wrong. Did you hear me? And I felt like he needed treatment, he needed to go into detox, he needed to do something to show my love. He needed to do something, right? He needed to change, that's what I fucking thought. Yeah. Boy, was I fucking wrong, because when I actually ended up ending that, one of the loves of my life, he died of a dirty overdose in these streets. Wow. And in those moments, I changed my mind on harm reduction. I went from someone who believed in enabling to someone who believed that we decide our own medicine. Yeah! I went from someone who thought change was from the top down. Well, now I know a lot fucking better. It happens right here. I came from a place where you didn't even know what the fuck dope was. And once you got your hands on it, it was so good, because you weren't that 14-year-old youth beaten up and kicked out at 14. No. Right? But now guess what? I am that 14-year-old youth. And I stand before you to tell you that all that shit is bullshit. Destroy your stigma. Decolonize your mind, your heart. Join us in the fight against the pigs, against capitalism, and most importantly, never give up. Never give up! And on that note, I'm going to say thank you very much, and in my language, hi hi! Hi hi! And our brothers and sisters, including, of course, the Trans and Two-Spirited, they're here with us, the ones we lost, and we honor them! Thank you very much. I appreciate your work. Hi hi!
Akakasha, Mayakala, I respect each and one of you here, standing up for what you want. We don't want politicians saying that, decriminalizing it. What you want down here is safe drugs, safe supply. Reason why I stand here today with my brothers and sisters from WARS, I'm the elder for them, as I stood where you stood. I was a cocaine user. I've been now clean 30 years. If it weren't for my culture, if it weren't for who I am, where I come from, I probably wouldn't be standing here today.
I pray each and every day I get up for each and one of you. As much as you're I'm helping you, you're helping me.
Amen. Yes.
Realizing where we come from, the unceded territory of BC.
Every nation.
This wasn't won in war. It wasn't gifted. It was because of a gold rush that BC was formed. We got politicians from federal, provincial, and municipal trying to control who we are as a people.
When they don't
I say that's enough.
When they don't know who they are.
I say that's enough.
They don't know who they are. No. They don't know.
We stand up for who we are as a people. I'll fuck you on, Luke. I stand proud to be who I am. Our people need our ceremonies, our big houses, our smoke houses, our powwow grounds, our Sundance grounds opened up so to bring healing to the people. Like I say, I pray for each and one of you here today to stand up for safe supply.
There we go. Safe supply.
Safe supply. And not having politicians say that, oh, this is what I'm going to give you. That's a lie. I'm not a swearer. I try not to. I come in a good way. In a sort of a peaceful manner. Because that's what I was taught since a young boy. To come at peace. To let them come to the table. And to listen. And to absorb who we are. I watched my sister Tracy speak about and have them come down here. Sign up for a welfare check. And see how they feel.
Hey, honey.
I can guarantee you, they won't like it. Because when I moved back here from Bella Coola, it took me 3 months to get back on welfare.
The Bandu took the pictures for the evidence.
So I want to thank Bandu, my brothers and sisters from Wars, and all the outfits down here that come together and work together.
One more year, honey.
One mind, one spirit.
Amen.
One mind, one spirit. Kalikosla.
Give it up for Elder Don and Wars, the Western Aboriginal Harm Reduction Society! What do we always say? Nothing about us without us! One more time! Nothing about us without us, folks! Alright, we're gonna close this up soon, but we're gonna call Randy, a rank and filer from Vandu! Give it up for Randy! Greetings to my fellow freedom fighters and war on drug survivors! That's everyone here! Because for years your tax dollars, whether used or not, have been fucking shoved down the toilet to continue this war on the people of this community. In North America, BC for some reason has often been cited for being on the bleeding edge of drug policy reform. Initial examples are set here and eventually emulated elsewhere. But this Vancouver model of decrim, this is a bad example of public policy making. The bottom line is that more family, more friends, more users will continue to die. And that is the bottom line. Death! Say some life! Or we all die! The Vancouver model is not going to help us. Decrim is not going to help us. You need to know this. Myself, in response to the ever-present College of Physicians. Anybody familiar with the College of Physicians?
Yes!
Yeah. They decided that since COVID-19 wasn't going anywhere soon, that they would, without any prior warning, strip me of my prescribed safe supply, take all my methadone carries, and at the very worst, take actually prescribed medicine for my ADHD, which is my Ritalin, because God knows you can't even have fucking Ritalin now, right? Yeah, so that's the whole other side to this decrim thing, is everybody's getting their safe supply clawed back, their dillies, their oxys, whatever the fuck, their carries, goodbye. Goodbye. This is the result.
All right.
Okay, so ultimately, why the hell does it matter that you can even carry any amount of drugs when there isn't a safe place to buy them? When the few dealers that are still existing with a consistent and clean supply are going to be targeted more than ever. Because you see, the VPD never gives freedom freely. Anyone familiar with this motion?
Bullshit!
That's the right hand giving and the left hand taking away. Because they never lighten up in one place without hammering down on another place, and that's going to be the so-called dealers. But it isn't just going to be the dealers, it's going to be people who have more than the proposed amount in decrim. So, you could be a dealer just as well without even dealing. And this is how it's all going to end up. Safe supply or we all die.
Yeah!
But hey, despite all that nonsense, it actually gets worse. Because one word people quote us. Don't forget, the VPD runs this like a business. In the end, this really is just a business for them. They have quotas. Where do you think they're going to get those quotas? You think they're just going to let that stream of income go? That historically massive income go? No, of course not. They're just going to hammer down on somebody else, somewhere else. Usually the most vulnerable. In spite of our wonderful efforts today, we are simply responding this time. But in the future, we must be the first to proclaim what it is that we actually need. And do it long before they do it for us. And before the fire continues to blaze with the dead bodies of our loved ones. Thank you.
That was fucking bullying. Okay, I'm filming, and you invade a female space. Okay, I'm a trans female. Respect me.
I didn't say anything about you.
I'm a she, not a you. I'm a trans woman. I'm two
Thank you all.
I didn't say anything.
I come before you as an angry person. I've been angry for a while. I'm very thankful that you're all here, but I'm really angry about all the people that aren't here that should be here. The people that they've killed because of fucking drug policy that supports rich, greedy bastards who don't give a shit about us. Nobody has jurisdiction over you.
Amen.
Nobody has jurisdiction over a person. Nobody gets to own us. Nobody gets to tell us what to do. We're all adults here. We get to decide for ourselves. We're all fucked up. Everybody's fucked up. We're doing the best we can to unfuck ourselves. It's nobody's business but ours. How we unfuck ourselves. Whatever works for you might not work for him or her. You all get to figure out what works for you. No public fucking servant gets to get in between you and what you want to try to find to help unfuck yourself. We need a reset of this democracy. We need to realize that all free people are going to pay for public servants that will serve us, not serve greedy bastards that want to oppress us. You all know mostly who I am. I give out weed here. I try to provide another safe option for people if that's what they want. High-dose cannabis edibles can really get a guy through rehab, or not rehab, withdrawal, right? I know that. I've been told that 100 fucking times. High-dose cannabis edibles can get you right through rehab, right through fucking withdrawal. And then they can replace the use of the other drugs if you want. And if you don't, that's your business. It's nobody else's business. People get to have things that they want. If you want something, you don't know how to get it, somebody's going to find it for you. They'll get it for you. That's life. They can set up a store if they want. You should walk into your store and buy what you want because you're a free person. You want that, they want to sell it to you. They make a bit of profit, you get what you want. That's business, that's life, that's what we should have. Why can't you get a safe supply somewhere? Why can't you go get high-dose edibles in a fucking store somewhere? We've been waiting for 8 months since we applied to the federal government for an emergency, temporary exemption, just to allow us to continue to have our store to help people. 8 months. They said they'd try to process it in a timely fashion. 8 months. They're not done yet. They're not anywhere close to being done. It's going to be a year that we're going to be in that RV right down there 6 days a week, right through the winter, now right through the summer, because they don't want to give you people an option that's safe. They want to kill you. They want to have everything that they get out of this. They get tax money. They get all the prohibitionist groups that make a ton of money off of prohibition are making that money off of you. And it's not right. So thank you for coming out here and standing up for your rights. Together, maybe we can do this, but we got to be loud, we got to be proud, and we got to be together about this. We are one heart, we are one mind, we're human beings, we're free, and we just want to live our lives. Thank you all very much.
Okay, folks, we're closing up now. We want to send one final message to Bernie Andrew, to the British Columbia Decriminalization Working Group, to the city, to Mayor Kennedy Stewart, to Chief fucking Palmer. Go shut the Vancouver model up your fucking ass! That's alright! 1, 2, 3! Fuck the VPD! 1, 2, 3! Fuck the VPD! 2, 3! Fuck the VPD!
Well, it's me, Dr. Health Canada again. I just wanted to present to the city of Vancouver and everybody across British Columbia our wonderful City of Vancouver progressive drug policy. And guess what's inside, everybody? Your favorite people of all!
Get them out of there! Get them out of there! The Vancouver model is a Trojan horse and we will burn it down! Oh no! We're dying! We're dying! Burn the horse! Burn the VPD! We're dying! We're dying! Burn the horse! Folks, before we close up here, we're gonna have some final words from Vandu board member Howard! Howard, come up here! Close us off, please!
Hello everybody. Got some things to say. You know, we're all people. We all have free will. And for people to have the stigma that they've had against people that use substances is wrong. And I'm asking all you folks out there on the news and in TV land, what have you, to take a look at this. Take a look at yourselves and understand that you have free will.
I understand.
We all have free will.
That's right!
And those of you who are Christians too, that know your Bible, it does say in the Bible that everything is lawful. Might be not beneficial, but everything is lawful. And it's up to that individual on how they're going to use that. And it's free will. I want you guys to take a look at my t-shirt, what it says, and what we need. We need safe supply. We need to stop the deaths. The deaths are too much. 5 to 7 people every frickin' day.
I gotta get elected.
You know,
I'm running again,
people
right?
are losing off of COVID right now. I don't know.
I think you guys have shit up
Like
safe,
we're losing
safe,
our
safe,
own.
safe,
We're
safe,
losing our friends, our
drugs.
family.
Yeah, we do have a safe option anyway.
Because it's costing us too much taxpayers' money, man. Like, come on.
We need
Humanity.
proper politicians that actually care about the people. And now I'm going to do our final
I wish we
respects.
could talk later.
Gonna
Like,
do
not now.
what we do with
shortly.
Vandu,
Huh?
I got a show to do shortly.
and it's
Where?
called
I'm broadcasting from
what's
the
it called?
office
Where?
It's called Moment
down
of
the block
Silence.
there. Space City.
And it's for all of those that we've lost. It's,
Okay.
now this moment, and I want you guys to remember the friends, the family, the people that you've lost due to this drug war, this war against the poor, war against people. And if you have anybody in mind, please bring them to mind, say a prayer for them, And this moment of silence is for them.
Tracy, Charlie, Bruce, Brian,
Gerald, Bev, Ted, Karma, Doug, Grant, and many, many more. God bless you all my relations.
All my relations!
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Howard. Folks, let's give it up for Howard.
Yeah!
Let's give it up for yourselves.
Yeah!
We make the policy. Nothing about us without us. Nothing about us without us. They messed with the wrong people, didn't they? They can take the Vancouver model and shove it. 1, 2, 3. Fuck the VPD. 1, 2, 3. Fuck the VPD. 1, 2, 3. Fuck the VPD. All right, folks, let's take it back to the streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Let's take it to the streets, folks.
We're not burning the horse. Toxic reasons. Yeah. No, it's not good. Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! 1, 2, 3! Fuck the VPD! 1, 2, 3! Fuck the VPD! Get the blood or we die! How you doing now, Get the blood or we die! Set the fire or we die! Get the blood or we die! Set the fire or we die! The Vancouver Mall on the Trojan horse! On the Trojan horse! Whose streets? Our streets! 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 1, 2, 3! Fuck the VPD! 1, 2, 3! Fuck the VPD! We're sending a message to Mayor Kennedy Stewart! You don't fuck with drug users! 1, 2, 3! Fuck the VPD! 1, 2, 3! Fuck the VPD! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Save supply or we die!
Save supply or we die!
Save supply or we die!
Or we die!
Save supply or we die!
Or we die! Nothing about us without it!
Nothing about us without us! Down Hastings, back to back!
this way, guys.
Take the little horsey back! The Vancouver model is a Trojan horse!
Trojan horse!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Fucking Vancouver police department for fucking us up! Killing my friend! 1, 2, 3! Fuck the VPD! 1, 2, 3! Fuck the VPD! Hands off our drugs! Hands off our drugs!
Hands off our drugs!
Hands off our drugs!
Hands off our drugs!
Hands off our drugs!
Hands off our drugs!
Hands off our drugs!
Hands off our drugs!
Drugs!
Nothing
Nothing about us without us.
Nothing about us without us.
Nothing about us without us.
1, 2, 3. Fuck the BPD. 1, 2, 3. Fuck the BPD. The Vancouver model is a Trojan horse.
The Vancouver model is a Trojan horse.
Say supply or we die.
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 Let's give a message to Mayor Candy Stewart about his decriminalization plan.
Lick my
Fuck you! Fuck you, Mayor Candy Stewart!
I'd like everybody to stop here for a minute, because this is where I held the little girl that didn't want to die in the illness, right here. And she's a young lady, and had no right to die on the streets of Vancouver. And that's why I wanted to stop here. This wasn't an intended talk, but it's a talk I think everybody should know. Every time we lose one, it's another brother or sister that we've lost. So really consider this right over there. She passed in my arms.
Right across the street.
Not one more!
Not one more.
Not one more!
Not one more.
Not one more!
Not one more.
Save supply or we die!
Say supply or we die.
Save supply or we die!
Say supply or we die.
1, 2, 3! Fuck the VPD! 1, 2, 3! Fuck the VPD! Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Not on our watch! Not on our watch! Not on our watch! Not one more!
Every day. Not on our watch.
Every day, 5 to 7 people die of overdose! Fuck you, BPD! You let us die! You take our shit! You take our drugs! You take our money! We tell you, get the fuck out of our neighborhood! 1, 2, 3! Fuck the BPD!
1, 2, 3. Fuck the BPD.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
1, 2, 3!
Fuck the BPD.
1, 2, 3!
Fuck the BPD.
Watch out, folks! Emergency people!
Where did he go?
1, 2, 3! Fuck the BPD! 1, 2, 3! Fuck the BPD! The Vancouver model is a Trojan horse!
Trojan horse.
Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets?
Our streets.
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 Nothing about us without us. Nothing about us without us. They fucked with the wrong drug users.
We're the experts.
Hi, little girl.
Not the BPD.
Buy my merch.
One every time.
Well, that was 3 years ago. What's your excuse? What's your excuse?
That's me, Fuck the BPD! 1, 2, 3! Fuck the BPD!
I got a whole catalog now.
Oh, really? Damn.
Booty shorts, the kids wear, to masks, to buffies, Copics.
Our streets!
Our streets.
Our streets! Drug dealers and drug users across Canada! So-called Canada,
I have 2 businesses, you know.
Yeah.
I sell plants too.
One more time, folks. 1, 2, 3. Nothing about us without us, folks. Thank you very much. Thank you, folks who lined up, who already signed up. Come inside and get your sign done. Thank you very much, folks. We showed up those Hoovers all right. Next time we'll make the horse out of something flammable, folks.
Yeah, boy!
Hi, I just want to say one thing, and it goes through many, many years of going to meetings, stupid meetings, that always started with one day at a time. I want to put in my own thing. One foot in front of the other. I never look behind because I might trip and fall. So I keep my eyes firmly focused on the road ahead. And I live for today.
Yeah, thank you very much to our friends and folks. Yeah, we're headed inside, so thank you very much. Yeah, have yourselves a beautiful day.
Excellent.
Very good.